integrity, right? Integrity is a very powerful virtue. It's a very powerful thing that every human being is supposed to have, right? And a child of God is supposed to have this thing, integrity. It's better to do things right and not have anything than to do things wrong and to have everything. Why? Because when you do things wrong and have everything, you don't even have peace. You lose your sense of peace. You have to walk on eggshells. But the man walking with integrity is fearless, is bold, is courageous, doesn't have to walk on eggshells and always, try to figure out what it is that someone may be assuming about them and all of that because they have peace in their hearts. You have the peace in your heart when you have integrity. You go to bed at night and have a sound sleep because you've not crossed anyone, you've not done evil that you have to come back and pay for. Or maybe you don't have to stay up at night trying to figure and look into people's lives to see if they figured out who you truly are. Your integrity will speak volumes for you. You need not walk on eggshells. In fact, you will not walk on eggshells when you have integrity. So I'm just saying this to say that, look, though people around you may be like, oh, you dear, you think you are such a good person and all of that. You always want to do things right. You act like you are the holier than thou. Let them talk, right? Let them talk. Do what is right for you. You are not built to, you know, do things in the wrong way. Stay true to yourself. Keep being that person that carries that integrity. Because maybe today it may not make any sense to you, but you don't know who is watching. You don't know who would need that characteristic of you to work with. You don't know who would, you know, that's just by the way, but you just don't know who, right? You just don't know who. You just don't know how. You just don't know what. Just keep carrying integrity, right? And it's going to yield magnificent results and rewards for you. You don't have to tell a lie to, try to cover up yourself because anyone who tells a lie will always eventually end up having to cover up the lie after another lie, after another lie, after another lie, which will all end up falling apart. But when you stay true to yourself, when you are honest, right? Believe you me, you have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear. Even if people try to, come up against you to say a lie against you, even if men are not watching the integrity you carry, the Lord is watching and He will vindicate you. Even if men come together to try to frame you up or speak lies and dirt on your name, your integrity, even if it doesn't speak volumes here or the people around you, trust me, it is speaking volumes in the heavens. It is. It is. Keep being that person with integrity. Okay? You need not be corrupt to get what you want. No. How would you even sleep at night knowing that you had to, get whatever it is that you are enjoying out of corruption, out of lies, out of deceit? Because at the end of the day, when the truth comes to light, everyone is going to see who you truly are. Don't you think that's so much stress when you could just be a good person? You could just carry the integrity that you are meant to carry. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Don't let anyone try to talk you out of your integrity. That's a very powerful thing. Integrity. 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 There are posts and people who say lately that it's better for you to do evil and try to pass your way through, you know, the bad way, because it hurts, it pays a lot to be good and all of that and so forth and so on. Forget about all of that. People, it's so easy to say. When people say such things, it's so easy, but then behind closed doors, they themselves are the only one who knows what they have to endure. They will not have peace. They will have to pay for what they've done too, right? And sometimes they are paying for what they do, the bad they do, but they don't even realize that because of what they are going through, or what they are going through is as a result of the bad they did. They don't know. Life is full of lessons. It's you reap what you sow kind of life. That's the kind of life we live now. You reap what you sow. You cannot sow tomato and reap onions. Neither can you sow yam and reap cassava. No, you reap exactly what you sow. So keep being that person, that lady, that man that has the integrity. Keep being honest. Keep standing by your truth. Keep speaking your truth. Keep standing against bad. Do not support evil for any means, even if it means that you are going to be given millions of dollars and money and all of that. Stay true to yourself. Carry integrity. Because it will not make sense today, but it will tomorrow. Trust me. It will tomorrow. It will tomorrow. Alright? You can go to sleep at night, have a peaceful sleep, start your day beautifully. You can go and talk. You can actually preach about certain things confidently because you know that you are practicing that which you preach. Sometimes it's hard for someone to preach something because most of the time they are not practicing it. Someone cannot come and preach holiness when they are not practicing holiness. If you can't, then you must have a really tough skin. You must have a really hard heart to do that, because anyone who has the Holy Spirit, anyone who's pays attention to what they do, will find it very difficult to preach good when they are practicing evil. Will find it really difficult to do so because they may not have the peace and sanity after doing so. So keep carrying the integrity. Like I said before, if it's not speaking volumes around the people around you today, it's speaking volumes in the heavens. And anyone who is, having the backing of God should not fear about what men think or what men do. Because the most essential thing you have to focus on right now is who you are, your identity to the Father, and not your identity to men. Because men can say this about you 1 minute and turn on you the next minute. But whoever you are to God is signed and sealed. Whoa, Holy Spirit. I don't know, but I'm feeling the presence of the Holy Spirit here right now. So that's on period. That's it. Integrity. Stand up for the truth, even when you are going to be punished for it. Just stand up for it. Just look at the disciples. They had to die because they had to stand up for the gospel. That's integrity.